what they left me with. I had a little wild rhodo starting here, and I was trying to figure out how to prune it to make it bush out, and oh my goodness, I don't know how much of it is broken off and gone. They could have definitely smashed that. It wouldn't have hurt my feelings a bit. And back here, so that was a cool $200 for probably 10 or 15 minutes work, but they've got their equipment to deal with. And now I get to cut all this up for firewood. Two logs off my tree. It's a little wet, but I might roll it up to the house anyway since it's already in the wheel. Cut down a tree in the afternoon, saw off a log to test, split it up with my 5-ton splitter, and throw it in the stove to have it burn absolutely perfectly. No seasoning required. Well, this is kind of a bummer. I thought it was so heavy that surely I could just lean it up against that tree and it would be okay, but we had such strong winds that it blew it over, and of course, being a cookie and not a green one at that, it just broke in half. And so I've lost rocks, but I can always glue those back on. I picked them all up from around the thing, and 2 letters broke here, and I thought I'd show you the way I repair these until I can make more. This end is broken in 4 pieces, and I glued it together, but just those little glue points are not very secure. So I backed it with the lid from a spinach clamshell. Same thing over here. This was broken into 5 pieces, and I backed it with the clamshell and super glue, and that should hold it more securely than just those little fragile glue points. And I'll go back with this and get rid of more of that with a really sharp blade or something. Anyway, that's where we are. I think in the future I will be putting eye screws, a couple of eye screws on either side of the top of this, and I do plan to glue this back together with Gorilla Glue and clamp it, and maybe cut some grooves in the back that I reinforce it with metal rods. Put eye screws up here in the top and put a chain and put another eye screw on the tree and kind of have it also attached to the tree, but not screwed into the tree, because as the tree grows, it just makes it the screws get sucked in and it would just break it again. Well, I screwed the board on the back side, getting it as close as possible, which wasn't close enough when I flipped it over on the front side. I don't really know what the deal is here. But anyway, so I'm using Gorilla Glue over there. It foams up, and I've used it to fill voids in rotten wood in the past. And I'm hoping that that will work. I will just have to put layer after layer until the foam reaches the top of that crack. And luckily I have a little bit more stain I can stain it with. And wait, there's more news. We've had such high winds in the past couple of days that my son has blown off its little rock stands that I set up. Hopefully it didn't break this light back here. But my rope has outsmarted the wind and kept it from falling over and breaking again. It wasn't without damage though. Look at that. It has split the wood, and this is loose now, so I guess I need to drill a new hole